What's the difference between NASDAQ and the
we're now into, gentlemen, we're now into open discussion. Open discussion. Yes, Ray.
Oh, mute. Welcome everybody to another session here. It's for some reason we have a red light running right now. I think this is the light of drawdown at the moment. Hopefully it's not permanent, and hopefully it can go away here in a little while. Oh, back. Okay, let's see here. Let's check out all our systems here. So GPJPY looks like it's coming up over here. Let's remove this here. Now, the first thing I like to do is I like to remove all my analysis. It's the end of the month. So we have to be very careful about this. You know, we have ADP also coming on here pretty soon. We've got ADP coming on. This is the end of the month. This is the last session. This is the last New York session of this month, actually. So let's take a look at the monthly candle here. Monthly candle seems like it is about to close above 135, 500. This resistance here. This seems like a retest of this previous resistance for it to continue up. So we're going to try to break it down on the daily time frame. Now, looking at the daily, this is a very strong resistance on the daily time frame, right? Like 136, 200, very strong resistance. Also, we got a massive support at the bottom, which we will see in more detail on the 4-hour time frame. So this is a support that's forming on the 4-hour. At the same time now, notice how this zone is like overlapping some candles over here. So we're going to remove this and we're going to bring it down maybe somewhere over here. And at the same time, before we created this resistance, we also created this support right here on the 4-hour, right? Because that's where 4-hour was ranging. We broke down in Asian session, and now it's coming up to do some sort of a retest or maybe break up, who knows? So we're going to go down to the 1-hour time frame, and now we have some more information. Looking at the 1-hour, we are approaching a range. So if we measure this range from 135.750 all the way up towards 135, 136, I'd say it's like 24 pips. So yeah, we'll have to see how price reacts to this area over here. Basically, that's what I'm possibly going to wait for here, how we react to this area. If we break above 135.750, then there's a very high probability we're going to continue up in this range. But if we see some sort of a rejections happening in this area, like some sort of a resistance forming, then there's a very high probability we're going to continue moving down. So we'll have to wait here a little bit. Because I was thinking about taking a buy after this candle closed, and I measured this range. This was like 15 maximum, like 15 is even like a long shot, like 13, 14 pips away. So in my mind, that's not much of a trade, because like this range has to be bigger. So that's why I'm not taking a buy over here. So just gotta do some things first. All right, let's take a look at these charts over here. Let's take a look at this chart. This is, ooh, GJ. Okay, entry is right over here. Secured 10 pips. Nice. So now notice how price is moving up. As price is moving up, you're looking left, right? You're looking left to see that, okay, maybe we may encounter resistance right over here, right? Because as price is moving up, obviously it's looking left to see, okay, we have clean candles, but it also looks further left to see, okay, we may have some sort of a resistance here. So that's something I'm really cautious about, because if I'm going to take a buy, obviously, here I couldn't take a buy, but now if price breaks above here and creates like a support, then I can take a buy in this range for price to continue on towards 136. Now, when I wait for that idea to materialize, I understand that price may continue on to 136 without giving me like a retest or like a support. So it's very important for me to wait, since this is also the end of the month over here. Let's take a look at what's this? Often there are many support resistance zones on the charts. What is your advice to pick the most relevant ones? I would say pick the most recent ones, like right over here. Pick the most recent ones and just wait. If you look at the calendar right now, today, there's basically the only thing that's standing in our way is ADP. ADP is coming on. They're looking at pretty good numbers, so we're going to see how that happens. We got CAD GDP, we got USD GDP as well. I'm pretty surprised that the speech from yesterday didn't really affect price at all. I mean, there was nothing. We just had like a little bit of a bearish movement on UJ after the debate, and that was it. The whole debate was kind of like a big joke anyway. You have presidents calling each other clowns, and man, it was just hilarious. How does ADP affect the markets from your experience? It doesn't really affect much. I mean, it just maybe just throws wicks here and there, and that's about it. Doesn't really move much, but it depends. Sometimes it can move a lot, but most times what I've seen is it hasn't really moved a lot. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is moving up over here. Gold is trying to move up back to 1890. We're coming back down to the same support we had from the 29th around, New York Open. This was support yesterday. Price started moving up, and now we're at the same position again here today. The 4-hour is at the same position here. So it seems like 4-hour created a high at 1898, and now it's trying to retrace to create a support to retest the high created here. So we're going to see what happens in that aspect. I mean, looking on the 30-minute time frame on gold has a lot of minor resistances here. So if this support holds on the 4-hour, probability dictates that if we're going to reject a high time frame support, we should break the smaller time frame resistances as price starts moving up. So let's take a look at this chart here. This is entered here, once support formed and retested on 1 hour. This is GJ 1 hour. Secured 50% and stops put to break even. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Looks like a lot of people caught these buys here. How much was this? 16, 18 pips, 20 pips running over here. 4-hour also coming up. Broken the high over here. Yeah, so I guess if I see a retest, a support form, I guess I'm going to execute a buy and aim for 136 at this point. So we shall wait. Hey, my trading this week has been so bad. Weird entries, closing winners way too early. I think if you have a habit of closing winners way too early, I think the best thing to do at that point is to maybe just look at your position and maybe close partials. Maybe close 80% and let the rest run. Because the more you let smaller positions run, more confident you're gonna get in letting bigger positions run later on. let's take a look here. What do you think my zones are accurately placed for buys? This is New Zealand JPY. Yeah, zones are pretty good, but what I want to see is that if you're trying to trade New Zealand JPY in New York session, I don't think this will be a very good pair to trade because New Zealand is closed at this time and the yen is closed at this time. So trading New Zealand JPY in a session where they are not open is not recommended at all. But, technically it makes sense. You're waiting for price to break up, create support, and move up. You got clean traffic here. But when it comes to volume, both currencies are closed at this time, so it just doesn't make any sense. Ooh, wow, man. G just pushing over here. It looks like I'm going to miss this move up. Can execute a sell if price rejects the zone. Can execute a buy if price break into the zone. And does a retest to go up? Yes. Why you don't want to take a buy when candle close above minor resistance? Because if I take a buy over here, my stop loss is going to be way down over here. And if I look at the 15 minute, I need a support to be formed. Listen, I'm not the kind of a trader who will just jump in a trade because price is moving up. I'm never going to do that. Well, now I'm not going to do that. I'm the kind of a trader who's going to wait for price to come down, create a support, and then take a buy for price to continue going up. That's the kind of a trader I am. I'm just going to wait for it to happen. If that doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Then looks like there's no trade for me. But I'm not the kind of trader who's just going to jump into trade just because price is moving. No, it's not going to be like that. Because when I'm done from a trade, I want to explain to someone my trade, like exactly why I took the trade and exactly why I lost the trade. Because if I take a buy at this point and price just retraces and closes below this area, then I'm just going to feel like a dumbass, because it just won't make any sense, so I have to wait. Waiting for me to make money in this market is really, really, really important. Because I know the more I wait, the more money I'm going to make. Sometimes I'm going to miss the moves, but that's okay. It's part of the game. Right. Just looks like GU also has an area to come up over here. Let's take a look at your JPY over here. Actually, let's take a look at the pre-markets after the elections. Look at that. Negative 69 points, negative 63 points. Won't really move stuff a lot, but I think it's very interesting to look at the pre-markets and see how they're doing. Let's take a look at this chart here sent by Danny. Oh, Danny's in a buy over here. GPJPY 15-minute chart. Oh, this was a pretty good entry over here on the 15-minute. Now when I look at the 15-minute, this looks really, really well over here because, you had a support, candle broke above. I think if I was looking at the 15-minute, I would have taken a buy. But I was just waking up at that point, so I wasn't really focused at that point. It's pretty good. Looks like price is kind of like retracing and we still got 11 minutes left, so it's going to be okay to wait here. I didn't took that buy because of the long 15-minute wick, but the setup was the one that I'm looking for. What was the reason why you didn't took it? Because there wasn't enough range. There was a support over here, so that's why I didn't take the buy. So I'm just waiting. Oh, it looks like a lot of people took these buys here. What's this? Hey, I have a difficulty knowing what a liquidity grab is. Is this candle in GJ a liquidity grab? Let's take a look at this. Is this candle a liquidity grab? Yes. So this is a liquidity grab over here. You're right. This wick over here, this wick down, this is a liquidity grab. So you're correct. Oh, we got a lot of charts coming here today. Done for the day. Felt good about this. Oh, nice. We got We got buys coming in from a lot of people over here. Secured 10 pips runner over here. Secured first position. Closed full. Pretty good moves. So we got Lucas here also catching these buys. Beautiful. Man, like everyone, I guess, who caught these buys, I think that was your trade for today. That was your trade for today. I mean, if you try to overtrade and lose those profits and message me later, hey man, I lost my profits. I mean, man, you guys had a winning trade today, so be happy. First thing in the morning, had a winning trade. I mean, if I had a winning trade first in the morning, I'd be so happy. I'd be done by now. You know, also it's the end of the month over here. This is the last, this is basically the last session here, so. Oh, look at this. Break even at 10 pips will add lower risk position if support is formed. Yeah, that's something I'm waiting for here too. That if a support is formed at this point. Is there such thing as trading with too small of an account? Yes, there is such thing like that. And that happens when, let's say you know that you can afford $1,000 account. You know, let's say you know, okay, let's say that you know you can afford a $5,000 account and you've been trading a $500 account. So that's going to be something known as like trading way too small, you know. It's like me when I start trading like a $500 account, you know, I'd be like, yeah, this is just trading way too small, makes no sense at all. Like someone asked me a question yesterday that why wouldn't I want to start like $1,000 account and just try to run it up? And my response was that if I start $1,000 account, there's a very high chance that I may not be profitable at it, because to me, that would be trading way too small, you know, and not trading what I'm supposed to trade. You know, at the same time, you know, people trade sometimes way too big. And when they trade way too big, they're not used to the fluctuations of the big numbers flashing in their eyes, so that, like, you know, that affects their psychology a lot. So it's very important to trade what you can afford to lose, something that even if you lose, you'll be like, okay, you know what, that's totally fine. Like, I'm fine. Like maybe losing $1,000 won't really put you in a poorhouse, but maybe someone, if they lose $1,000,
हमारी आंखों के सामने हमने इधर डाली, इधर
डाली आपके सामने
इधर गई,
ओ किधर डाल दी आपने भाईजान? How many 30-minute candles you wait to go in a buy or to give you a conclusion? I think this one, I'm just waiting for this candle to close. Right? I'm waiting for this candle to close. So, you know, this has to close above this level for me to take a buy, and then, you know, we can continue moving up. But if not, you know.
Raja, I have a quick question for you. I took this early buy because I didn't have that zone that you have on top. And I was just wondering, like, why you actually keep that zone if market was going straight down. It was not the most recent candle that had no problem breaking it. I'm just curious.
Yeah, because you have to be cautious, right? Like, I agree that when price was moving down, if this was an important zone, price would have reacted to it. But if you look at this candle actually closed at this zone.
Okay.
And then it started moving down. So when price is moving back up, like, I'm not discounting this area. Like, I'm just keeping this in the back of my mind, because I know that, okay, for me to take a buy, it may be affected over here.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
it may be affected. So I'm not ignoring it 100%.
Okay, I see. All right, thanks.
But if you're in a buy and price is moving up, then you're just like, okay, you know what, perfect.
Yeah, pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, welcome to two of my good friends just joined the big league.
Oh,
Welcome to
nice.
Jonathan and Nikki. Welcome, guys.
Jonathan, Nikki, welcome. Bonjour. 23% gains done for the month. Beautiful. Okay, let's take a look here. Please, could you do a demo competition and fund a real account to someone in the gulag? Probably not. Hey, can you take a look at this? Let's take a look at this. Oh, uh-oh. All right, there we go. Oh, wow, what's this? Price break this low to take a sell. No trade over here. Looking for a break and create support to buy to 136.50. This is actually something that I'm looking for here too, right? For price to create a support so that we can continue moving bullish. Right here. See this? So this area was support previously. Price is coming up. It's kind of like reacting to this area. So I think it's going to be pretty good for price to create support to go up. Oh, what's this? Break of resistance of 135.571 was a green flag for a bullish move. I logged profit after 5 pips. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this chart. This is 15-minute. Okay, down over here. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. This ran very, very well for you over here. Do you want the 15-minute candle to close bearish but above the zone and then next 15-minute to break to have the previous 15-minute? Yes. That to me would be the perfect opportunity to take a buy. Or if okay, so the 30-minute candle has to close above, I would say 135.770. Right? It has to close above. And then if I see a bullish 15-minute candle forming, that's going to give me an indication that, okay, maybe the next one, which is going to be the 7:15 a.m. candle, can continue pushing price up to 136. But if the 30-minute candle closes below 135.770, then I think buys are going to be, the buys aren't going to be there because, you know, we're closing below this area. So we'll have to be careful. My GJ trade on impulse entry reduced risk since I'm new at using impulse entries. I think you should first watch how impulse entries play out for like a couple times, but it's pretty good. Entered when the price broke the high over here. Pretty good. Secured positions over here, but now we're reacting to that zone. Yeah, see, this is a very important zone here. Look at that rejection. Damn. Let's take a look at this chart. If price breaks and retests this area, we can look for buys if it creates support. Oh, we have a question over here. Should I close my runner if price closes below 135.770? That's totally up to you if you want to close your runner or not. Because if I tell you to close your runner, you close it, and if price goes back up, then there's a probability someone might turn around and say, oh, hey, like, you know, I mean, this guy told me to close my runner. But when you leave runners, when you leave positions running, that means that you're accepting the fact that it may get stopped out at break even, you know. So since we're coming down to the same area where we created a support. This is where things get really, really interesting. Things are about to get really interesting here, folks, because we are rejecting 135.770. Also, we're coming down to the area where price created a liquidity grab, like a support, to continue going up. So now, when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking that, okay, maybe this is coming down to create a support to come up, or, I mean, yeah, I'm staying away from this. I don't understand why this is happening. So, wow, look at that. Look at that 30-minute. Look at that 4-hour complete retracement of that area. So this support is important. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Coming back down. GU also coming back down. GU is coming below this resistance over here, but it's also above the support. So if we measure this range, this is a 28 pip range. So this is in a range over here. Okay, hey, do you ship magic keys here in the Philippines? Yes, I think we will reject this area. Wasn't this buy entry earlier a counter trend impulse entry? I don't know. I wasn't even looking at buys. Now I'm just kind of like baffled with this move coming down. Wow, crazy. Look at that. Oh, looks like Kerwin's mic is kind of like flimsy. Okay, what's this GA idea? I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's take a look here. Price is ranging, that's correct. Looking for price to close above this resistance to form support and go long. Yeah, I like this idea. It's pretty good. You know, we're waiting for price to come up over here. Could we sell on the break of the 30-minute candle? Yeah, I mean, if you want to sell, you can sell, but the only thing I'm cautious about is this area right over here. So I'm not going to sell at this area here. I'm waiting. So I think you should have said, could I sell? So, you know, I'm just waiting. I don't trust price action at this point because I see this wick over here, rejection. I see this big rejection over here. So I want some more confirmations to take a trade. I mean, the last thing I want to do is to rush in a trade. If someone's feeling anxious, if someone's getting some sort of anxiety to rush in a trade, man, just close your charts, just leave. Because if you're getting anxious to take a trade, I don't think trading is right for you. Because I'm not feeling any emotions, nothing. I'm just waiting for something that I know I'm familiar with, you know, and then I'm going to try to execute on that idea. But yeah, so far just waiting. I'm super positive we will reject this area, and I know why this push happened. You don't know because you didn't focus in what I once said to you in an Instagram direct message. I get around 60 messages a day and I don't remember anything that people tell me. Can you check these zones? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Very, very interesting move over here by GJ. Okay, your JPY, let's remove everything. Look at the daily. Daily reached a resistance here. And before we reached the resistance, there was another minor resistance formed here in the daily, which we broke out of. And now when we go down to the 4 hour. Oh.
Good.
Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is creating a support. We have a resistance formed over here, and we have a recent resistance formed here. So see how this range is pretty small. It's like a 22 pip range. This means there's less volume over here now. Oh, you have iPhone here. Hey iPhone. Good morning. Oh, iPhone went away.
Oh, sorry. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you? All right, let's take a look at this chart. This is GJ 60-minute. Support was broken here, break of structure. Lower high created looks like a retest on the high time frame. Yeah, I think so too. You know, like when I came to the charts, I saw this as, okay, price made a low at 135, 360. It came up. Maybe it should reject it. who knows what's going to happen, right? At this point, I'm just waiting. I mean, if I get a 30-minute candle closing bullish, I think there's a very, very good opportunity for price to continue back up and above this zone with the NY Open later on. But that's just speculation, right? Just waiting at this point to see, how candles set up. I mean, the main thing is if I don't recognize how the candles are closing, then I can't take a trade basically. Because I want candles to close in a specific fashion so I can kind of like say that, okay, now there's a higher probability for the next candle to do what we want it to do. So that's why it's really important to wait. Did you saw the debate between Trump and Biden yesterday? Yes. I think it was hilarious. Like, I've never seen presidents call each other clowns, Biden got so angry at Trump, man. He's like, yo, this guy's a clown, man. This guy's a clown. And then Trump calling Biden's son a cokehead. Oh my God, man. I just lost it. I was watching and he's like, wasn't your son a cokehead? Biden starts talking about his son.
Bruh, that was so savage. I started crying when I saw that. When I heard him say that, oh my God, I was dying.
He starts talking about how his son was in the army, did this, and Trump says, wait a minute, wasn't the other one a cokehead? I'm just like, no way.
Yo, that backfired on him so bad. He was like, oh, and don't you talk about my son. He's a veteran. And he was like, oh, I don't know your son. The only one that I know is the one that was dishonorably discharged for drugs and this and that. And the one that took $3 million from freaking Russia. I was like, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for you Americans that you guys have two people like that running for president.
What do you mean? This is pure comedy.
I know, it's amazing. It's hilarious.
But like, let's be real. Like, Trump won that debate 100%.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Biden has no chance, bro. Like, come on.
See, the thing is, Trump has been negotiating all his life, in business. He knows how to talk to people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Biden, it felt like Biden's going to go to sleep at that point.
That guy is pure comedy, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, can you take a look at?
I was talking with a talking option lady. Basically, it was the same thing. Basically, Trump didn't let Biden speak.
No, not at all.
Bro, I'm telling you, whoever missed that debate, I feel bad for you because that thing was pure comedy.
Price came back up and next 15-minute candle at 16-minute close bullish and higher highs, higher lows. Saw the second chance to enter. Okay, I think you should also send this to me on the 15-minute as well, and then I'm going to look at it later on.
And I took a nice little scalp on GU. Beautiful. Wow, so quick.
Wait, you entered just now?
No, I entered before the stream. Well, literally when the stream started.
Oh, okay. All right, let's take a look here. This is GJ. Why do you have it marked like this and not like this? Interesting. Because this is based on a 15-minute. Oh, look at that 30-minute. And if this 30-minute starts closing bullish, then obviously, we have a support form right over here. And then I think we should continue moving bullish. So me personally, so you're right. I'm waiting for this 30-minute to close so I can take a buy and end the month on a good note to continue moving bullish.
Raja, if you plan to take a buy, where is your target?
Wait, if I try to take a buy right now, is that what you're saying?
If you try to take buy, what is your target?
Oh, the target is probably going to be around, 135, 800, 850, like this wick fill right over here. That's going to be my target. Yeah. So, man, there's a lot of background noise there. So I'm sorry, I have to mute you. There's a lot of background noise. Someone is asking, can we take a buy after 15-minute candle close? Man, you can do whatever you want, but please don't ask me, can we take a buy? I mean, when you're asking me, can we take a buy? That just shows me you're not confident at all. So might as well not trade today, right?
Or paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't. I will never turn around and ask someone, hey, can I take a buy over here? No. I asked that once when I joined Ted's mentorship in 2016, and he told me that, hey, if you're asking me that question, that means you're not comfortable at all, so you might not trade today at all, And that to me was like, oh, okay, yeah, perfect, makes sense. The previous bearish with long rejection could have tricked me into a sell with current candle breaking previous low initially. Yes. So, Mr. Yasser said it right. There's nothing wrong with not trading today. I mean, here's the thing. When people come to the charts, they think they have to take a trade. There's absolutely nothing wrong in not taking a trade. I mean, you can end a day with no trades. That's perfectly fine. No one's going to get mad at you. Your mom's not going to get mad at you. Your dad's not going to get mad at you. You're not going to end up poor. You're still going to have money. Like, the most thing is, the best that can happen to you is that you're going to have your money, if you don't take a trade. But if you do take a trade and you're not confident about it, man, there's a very high probability you're going to lose that trade. So you have to wait. Just the one thing that you can learn from me, like if you think I'm a total nut job, and if there's one thing you need to learn from me is patience. Just be patient. Just wait. The last trade I took was yesterday at this same time. So my last trade was 24 hours ago, actually. Daniel, you have a nice futon there in the background. I'm looking for one for myself too, which would go under the sign over there.
This one?
Yeah, that futon.
The camera holder?
The futon, bro. Futon. English, like fuck. It's the couch over there.
Couch, sofa. You got
Oh, sofa. Yeah, sofa. Futon.
Oh, the couch. Oh, I thought you were talking about the camera holder. Oh no, this is just because I didn't know what the hell to put there. I really didn't know. And it was just like this empty space, and I was like, dude, bothering me.
Yeah, that's what I have right now. I have this empty space all over here.
I'm telling you, you should definitely get a sofa, man. It's very cool because you can just look at it and not sit on it ever, and just make your office training room look nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it reduces echo in the room too.
Very true. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was actually, oh my God, GJ's flying. What I was thinking about doing was actually having but I don't know if I'm going to stay here long enough, but to be honest, I want an artist to come over here and actually paint on this whole entire wall right here. Cause it's a really big wall, you know what I mean? I want to paint all of this, like a whole trading type of theme, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty dope.
You just gave me a pretty good idea over here. Because I have this big wall. This big wall over here. So I think this Raja Bank sign would look pretty good behind an art.
I'm telling you.
You gave me a really good idea.
Like a hand art.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where's Mac?
Mac is not here today.
That's why it's quiet.
I pulled a Mac tonight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I'm telling you, pulled a Mac.
right, let's take a look at this chart here. This is GJ 1 hour chart. 1 hour close above minor resistance over here. High created to retest. Clean candle over here. A 15-minute close bullish, anticipating to fill the wick as supported by points 1 and 2. If sell, if candle close bearish. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, what I'm looking at it right now is that I'm just waiting for this 30-minute to close. I mean, the 15-minute candle is closing, but it's kind of like rejecting that area as well. So not really sure what's happening. The 30-minute candle is still, I mean, still open, hasn't really closed yet. So if you look at price action currently price action is not that easy. You know, it's pretty hard. Price action is really, really hard. So when price action is hard, I just kind of like relax. I don't want to force anything. Also, it's the last day of the month, you know, so you want to end the month on a good note. You don't want to end the month on a string of over trading and losses. I mean, that's the worst thing that we want, right? Even if you look at gold is still ranging. Let's take a look at GU. GU is also retesting that resistance it encountered before.
Oof, that's where I bought right there.
Oh, right here?
At that break right there, yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a quick one.
It was on the 15-minute chart. I had it on the 15-minute chart.
This is something that happened yesterday too. Price went up and then just retraced.
Bam.
Oh yeah.
It's clean. Super clean.
You know, it's funny when price starts moving like this, you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna go all the way up, but you never know. I think yesterday our buys were, where did we had our buys yesterday? Oh, they were right over here. These are the buys yesterday. Price moved up, got like 13, 14 pips, expected to continue moving bullish, and then bam, down. And then started ranging.
Yeah, like every single time when I don't trade the New York session, I'll like look what happened in New York, and then I'll be like, let me see. I want to see where I think Raja took a buy. And like 90% of the time I'm right. And then I go look at your recap and I'm like, ha, I knew it.
This is the time he trades. This is where he should have taken a buy.
Like, yeah, I mean, I know I'm not the only one who does that. I know people here in Slack do it as well. For a fact.
Yeah, some people send me messages that, hey, I know.
Like, for example, if this 30-minute candle closes, you're most likely, I'm gonna guess you're gonna take a buy, stops below that wick.
Yep. Yes.
And then also on the 1 hour, it would be a wick fill as well. So that'd be a nice little guaranteed, most likely, if we're right, about 20 pips to the upside.
You know, another thing I'm looking at is that if we break the lows on the 15-minute, then I'm going to look for sells for price to continue down here. Because this is the consolidation area, which will, like, you know, kind of like tell us if it's whether price is going to break above here for buys or it's going to break below here for sells. That's what I'm cautious about. Because even if I take a buy at this point, I mean, I just want to wait for the 30-minute to close here. Let's take a look at the Chinese indicator. Ooh, Chinese indicator website is down at this point. Damn. The feds are catching up to them. Hey, do you think NFP coming on Friday is making this confusing moves on the market? Yes, sir, that's absolutely true. NFP and the elections. Can you check if I managed risk well? I don't know if I just had to leave the position open and wait for the 10 pips without being scared. If you were scared in the market. Oh, okay, 15-minute closed full position as 5-minute candle started to give signs of rejection. When people say I looked at 5 minutes, I just go like this. Man, 5-minute are weak confirmations, man. I mean, you look at the 5-minute candles. 5-minute candles seems like they're always having a epileptic attack. Like, look at this 5 minute like, I don't even look at 5 minutes. 5 minutes are weak confirmation time frames, so stop looking at 5 minutes. If you're gonna look at,
I'm gonna stay quiet because I look at 5 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, if you're going to be in a trade and if you're looking at the 5 minute, then you're going to look at the 5 minute rejection, and then obviously you're going to be scared, you know, and then you're going to maybe close the trade, or you'd want to like secure positions. But if you're looking at the 15 minute or the 30 minute, the thing with 15 and 30 minute is that they last longer and the moves are bigger, so you're just not looking at, you know, the small time. Like me, if I'm in a trade, I'm looking at the trade in 15-minute intervals. You know, because I used to look at the 5 minute, and then I started losing my hair a little bit, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start with 30 minutes.
I already lost my hair, so
they're not coming back, man.
They're not, you know.
Damn.
All the time I keep spending on the 30-minute chart. Ugh, I guess the 5 minutes scarred me for life.
Hey Raja, please take a look at my analysis. I've sent charts for weeks now. Oh, let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Oh wow, okay, this is a pretty well labeled chart over here. So what's this? Sells below this area, okay. Buys above this level. I agree with this level. I'm looking for the same thing. Daily time frame is bullish. However, current daily candle has flipped bearish at a resistance. As far as I'm aware, high time frame resistance has strong levels. Okay, I would like to see a candle close below. This is a very well labeled chart, I'm not gonna lie. This is very nice. This is actually very nice. I think you're missing a zone right over here, you know, like at this point. So maybe if you draw a zone here, so you can have this range down over here as well, which I'm looking at. I'm looking at this range down here, 20 pip range, 21 pip range, and the second range I'm looking at is above 135.770, this 22, 23 pip range. Hey, what do you think about this live strength meter on YouTube? I have no idea what that is. Okay. Hey, how about if you have a fairly large stop loss on the 15 minute? Will you look at the 5 minute to manage risk better? Again, I don't look at the 5 minute, so I don't know where those conversations are coming from. What does anyone think about NAS 100? Interesting. I think you need to send a chart first to see NAS 100. So the 30-minute candle is about to come to a close. It's closing bullish. We still got 7 minutes left. I think if I take a buy in the next 30-minute candle, stop is going to be below the 30-minute candle. And then, but the problem is there's this resistance over here, which I'm very cautious about. So this may not be the perfect trade to take at this point. So I guess I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, we have the gold analysis here coming in from A-Rod. A-Rod sent a gold analysis. Let's take a look over here. Oh, okay, bearish trend, sells on the daily wick fill right over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. So basically you're looking for this support to break, I guess, at 1883 for price to come down towards, you know, 1878. I think with good ADP numbers we can potentially get that. So let's see what happens here. Here's a GA idea. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. GBP AUD. GBP AUD, looking for a price to close above this. Yeah, we already looked at this. It's pretty good. We're looking for a price to close up here. Okay, what's this? Hey, could you please say what I could have done better in this GU trade? How could you have done better in this GU trade? This is price got out of the range, okay, took shorts. Oh, took shorts as this candle broke the lows of the previous candle. Closed 50% over here. Man, I don't know what's going on. This chart is really frustrating me at this point because you have one arrow pointed over here. Number 2 arrow is pointed over here for a retest. Number 3 arrow is pointed here, which is okay. And then number 4 arrow is pointed over here. So I don't know what's going on over here at this point. And then you got the 5 arrow pointed right over here. So, I mean, what I can say is if you entered over here, price closed above support. So I think you should have closed the position over here. But your arrows are pointing at different directions. Samurai Survivor. Hello, my intelligent sons. Your papa is here. Welcome him. Oh, welcome, welcome. How do you know? Oh, we got a very important question here now. How do you know when currencies are open and closed in a particular session? Well, if you look at New Zealand right now, and if you ask yourself, are the New Zealand banks open at this point? So you're like, okay, no, they're probably closed at this point. So mainly the banks, so New Zealand is closed at this time. Same goes for JPY, same goes for the pound yen. Like if you're talking about pound yen, we're looking to see, okay, pound is open at this point and yen is closed. So it's actually very simple, you just have to use logic. So we have the 30-minute candle coming up right now. It's closing below 135.760. This will get really, really difficult. See, this area is really important because not only this is a support on this 30-minute time frame, it's also a support on the 1 hour time frame here from yesterday, and it's also a support on the 4-hour time frame right over here. So this area is really important. So that's why I'm being very, very cautious. I don't want to take a buy in this area. Now, see now realistically, this is a range at this point from like 135.610 all the way to 135.770, 780. This is a range over here. So I don't want to take a trade in this range. I want to take a trade. Let's see this here. I want to take a trade either up over here in this range, or I want to take a trade over here. This in the middle, this is just a red range. I don't want to take a trade in. Uh-oh. Someone's having a bad day today. All right, let's take a look at this chart here. Okay, high of the day over here. Wicks showing price struggling in this area. This is perfect. This is also a 61.8 fib area for sells. Price trending downwards since Asian session. Made a low back coming at this area, looking for resistance to hold. Strong bearish close for the sell of the retest of the low. You know what, Mark? I was actually thinking for sells too, because I was looking at this 15-minute candle and I was thinking that, okay, if we break below 135.610, I think it's going to be a much better selling idea for price to continue bearish. Because, I mean, if price was to close above 135.800 and to range all the way up towards 136, then I think we shouldn't have had this rejection. You know, since price came up, 15-minute candle closed above, we should have had some sort of support forming for price to continue up. But then again, I guess it came down, it came up. So maybe this move up is something like a retracement to go retest this support and then break it to continue moving down. Maybe that's what price is planning, you know. So I'm just kind of like keeping things in the back of my mind here for perspective. So still waiting over here. No trade, no FOMO, no anxiety, nothing. Just waiting.
Yeah. I like the idea for selling below that candle that you said. Yeah. But I gotta wait near to 8 a.m. See what happened with this 30-minute candle, because the moment this 30-minute candle start flipping bearish, it's gonna be the next New York Open. It's just gonna take some sells toward 135, 300, somewhere there.
See, this is where the 30-minute candle closed at this point, right? So if I want to take a buy, I don't want my stop to be bigger than, you know, like 12 pips, I would say. So if I take a buy at this point, my stop is going to be like 15, 16 pips. So I want to take a buy somewhere around in this area to have my stop down here. But at the same time, this rejection doesn't make me comfortable. So I'm gonna stay calm and wait. Oh, someone is getting ready over here. Someone opened the magic keys. It's like, you know, when you start to go in a fight, you roll up your sleeves, right? So you're like, you open up the magic keys thing. You're like, all right, let's get ready.
Probably Mac.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. See, now here's the thing, right? If this candle is going to go up, this 30-minute is going to continue up, break through 135.770, and then fill the wick, you know. But also in my mind, I'm thinking that what if we just reject this area? So I'm not too confident, you know. And when I'm not confident, I just don't want to take that trade. I don't want to take that risk because I'm not confident. Because here's how this candle can look like. This candle can just, you know, kind of like look like this. Having like a wick right there. It can look like this. But then I'm cautious about this rejection here. That why did price reject here? So if someone's taking these buys and taking the risk, man, perfect. Good luck to you. May the Forex gods be on your side.
Put the cowboy hat on.
Yeah, put the cowboy hat on. Let's take a look at
this. Quick question about magic keys, if you don't mind.
Mm.
When I have my MetaTrader 4 like minimized, it doesn't allow me to control it. Does it have to be physically open on the screen?
Yeah, it's for safety purposes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, just double check it.
Yeah. Because sometimes, you know, if you have your MetaTrader minimized and accidentally you can, like, I've accidentally pressed buttons, you know.
Yeah.
Or my son would come in and he would just start punching the magic keys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I gotta... So...
Can you imagine he just, like, touched that double trade, like, 10 times?
Oh, man. Sorry.
No,
yeah.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, someone asked me if I'm going to enter on the break of the 30-minute. No, I'm not going to enter on the break of the 30-minute. I'm not entering this trade at all because there's a rejection here. I do believe that if I don't enter, there's a possibility it can continue up to fill this wick. But at the same time, there's this rejection here, which is making me not enter the trade. But you know, at the same time, yeah. But at the same time, I'm accepting the fact that it can continue going up. You know, so when you accept the outcome without entering the trade, then there's no FOMO, there's no anxiety of missing the trade. There's none of that because you just have to consciously accept it. No trade on the 30-minute. We didn't break past the 15-minute high either. We just rejected that area. It just seems like a trade that's
we are
not
missing
worth the
max
risk. But keep in mind, it can still go bullish in my direction. Okay. Let's take a look at gold. Oh, gold is still ranging over here. All right, this is Euro New Zealand 30-minute candle closing bearish. You got the next 30-minute candle closing like this. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think on the 15-minute, you might want to manage it better, but you know, it looks good so far. However, maybe, just maybe, this area may be of some importance right over here. You know, this rejection here, rejection over here. Maybe, you know, just maybe. So just want to be careful. To see a change, you need to make a change, and I'm going to make that change starting right now. Beautiful. Stop over trading. Stop over trading. You'll see all the changes you want to see. All the changes you will see. Hee hee hee.
Yeah, these headphones are next level.
Oh man, try listening music on these headphones.
How do you configure, like, isn't it supposed to have a software where you can mess with like your voice and everything?
I have no idea.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they have a 7.1 surround or not?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. No, if you don't have a toggle where to control the 7.1, they don't have it.
Oh,
okay.
I think it's 5.1.
Okay.
I'll have to look at the box.
We have the box right here. Let's see.
Oh, it's the blue Logitech software. Okay.
But these were more than $100, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I got them for $99.
Oh.
Out of the hookup at Best Buy.
American dollars.
Oh yeah, USD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
Canadian
American.
would be about 120 one.
Oh.
Yeah, so
It's
for
like
us,
one-
it's like
130.
180.
Holy cow.
Looking for a bearish candle below here to take sells targeting, then have it run it to 135, 400. Yeah, I mean, look at that rejection over there, man. Beautiful. Good thing I didn't take a buy over there. Damn. Can you guys hear me coming from the gulag? No, we can't hear you. I'm taking one trade a day, but I'm still losing streak. I do everything, but still lose. Any advice, doctor? I think you have a case of not putting in enough trades to really see where your profitability is. Because if you're taking one trade a day, you need to do that for a whole month. You know, for like at least, let's say 3 weeks, you need to take one trade a day. And then you need to figure out that, okay, what's going on? Also, when you're losing a trade, you need to take a look at, it's like, you know, when you go to the doctor and there's something wrong with your digestive system and the doctor says, okay, every time you take a poop, take a look at your shit and see what color it is, what's going on, so we can like diagnose where the problem is. It's the same thing over here. When you're losing a trade, you're looking at that loss and you're trying to see what was there something that you could have done differently. You know, so next time, maybe you don't take that kind of trade. You know, so it's the same analogy over here. I'm sorry I used a much more aggressive analogy, but...
I think it was too much.
You think so? I don't know.
I think it was perfect, man.
It's made sense.
Remember,
you know?
there's a lot of sensitivity in the gulag.
Well, the market doesn't care about their sensitivity.
Wow, look at that rejection, man.
Yeah.
The action's ugly.
What's this here? 1 hour still have 23 minutes. It may make an upper wick and flip bearish. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it could go bearish here. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see. Like, I mean, if it's gonna, now here's the thing, right? If you look at the time, there was volume at, all right, screw 15 minutes. All right, so there was volume in London session. There was some sort of, I mean, not enough volume, you know, like for it to move. So I think I'm going to be taking a look at 15-minute here. If we start breaking the lows, this will be the last low it needs to break here for it to continue moving bearish. So So I think if we reject 135.760, this could be the target here for NY Open. Below 135.610. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I think it's going down to 134.650. Oh, okay, 134.650. We're far, far away from 134.650. Way down over here. Let's take a look on the 4. Oh, god damn. Way down over there.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's too much, man. It's like when Kervin, he pours you a shot of tequila, you're like, oh, it's too much, man.
No, trust me, it's never enough. I mean, we just need about 10-20 pips in this trade. That's it. Not looking for 100 or 200 pips. Trust.
Yeah, because now when you look at the time frames here in the 15-minute, candles are just printing side by side, so they're just arranging at this point. Yeah.
It's creating another range in the 15 minutes, so not good.
Yeah. GJ is also ranging here. I mean, GJ has the same fall coming down if it breaks below this point here. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, 15 minute. Hey Raja, thanks for the free info. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Just wondering what you or Ted has to say about this wick to its left. I think you need to send a chart. And I also think Mr. Shane should go easy on, like, man, he just goes ham on people, man. He just puts them in the timeout. Can you have Forex Broker Killer as guest on Friday? No. I'm trying to get this guy as a guest. You go to youtube.com. Oh, what's this? You go to Urban Forex. Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy here. Naveen. I mean,
Pakistani or Indian?
He's Indian. He trades on, like, you know, like indicators and stuff like that. You know, he trades based on that. So basically, I want to know how he started, what he does. Like, I'm really interested in his whole thing over here. So I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna get him on. Man,
21 subscriber. Wow,
yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, 121,000. Because when I started, man, I used to watch his videos all the time.
Hi, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to identify a trend properly.
GJ.
Ooh, we're coming in.
Yeah, man.
This candle is about to close. Candle's about to, man, this is gonna head straight down towards 135.420. 135.420. I just took a small entry. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen because it's a risky, right? That's why. Because I don't want people to copy. It's a 2-lot. I have a 2-lot open at this point.
That's good. That's good because this is the second time the hourly candle is rejecting that level from the 800. So
yeah, this should fill the wake on the 1 hour. Downward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully next 15 minutes should do the job.
Exactly.
Yes. Someone's asking me about my stop loss. My stop loss is going to be as price starts retracing, I'm going to start closing like, you know, partials, and then, you know, I'll just manage it. But it's coming down. You know, sometimes price doesn't give you that confirmations, but you get confirmations based on intuition. So this trade is based on experience and intuition and what we've seen before in the past. Look at that candle close, man. Beautiful. This 15-minute candle is closing below these candles here to the left. There's a very, very, very high probability we're going to continue moving down to 135. I'd say like 450. Yeah, 135, 450. That's pretty good. 135, 450 coming right up.
Get ready.
Yeah. And as we're moving towards New York Open, I think that New York Open push should continue down towards 135, 450. Look here. Ooh, look at that GU. GU also closed below this area to continue moving down. I guess I'm gonna put it up over here, short position. Let's put it up over here. My stops are around like, you know, 13, 14 pips. I'm looking at price to continue down towards, you know, 135, 450. Right at this point. I feel the sell is too risky for me. Yeah, okay. So if someone feels like the sell is too risky and they're not sure, just don't take the trade. Just don't take the trade. You can take a paper trade. You can take a small risk. You know, there's a lot of things you can do at this point other than to take a trade. The way I'm going to be managing this risk is going to be that if price starts to come up, and if we start coming up to the high of the 5-minute right over here, then I'm going to close 50% of my position at this point. I'm going to close. No, actually, like, you know what? If this candle comes up to break the high of the 5-minute at this point, I'm going to close the whole position right over here. Other than that, I think it should be okay. So what's this price? Around 135, 690. Yeah, that's where I'm going to close 50%. How do I share my chart? I think you need to look at the description. There's a video in the description that kind of like shows you how to send charts. Hey Raja, did you take a sell or did you take a buy?
Yeah, man. We took a sideways trade.
Tell him to buy it.
Yeah, we took a sideways trade.
You know what, Raja? I think instead of your Raja Bank Neon, you need to sell and then buy Neon, and you just line it up when you take one of those.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty good idea.
But I guess the Gulag will still ask the question.
Yeah, the Gulag never disappoints. You know what? The only reason at times I don't put my trades up on the screen because people copy them. And here's what happens, you know, sometimes, you know, what happens is that someone's been taking buys, right? No, sometimes someone has been taking losses, you know, they've been taking losses, they will jump on the stream and then they will see me enter a trade and then they will say, okay, you know what? I've been taking losses. This guy is right most of the time. So I'm just going to over leverage this time and I'm going to take this trade. And what if that trade is a losing trade? You know, then what? Now you've lost even more money. You know, so that's one reason why I'm kind of like, you know, hesitant in putting my trades up over here. So right now we're running in a drawdown of about like 4 pips, 5 pips. You know, we're coming up towards this area here. This candle's closing bullish. I mean, it was a risky idea here to take anyway. So I'm going to be looking to be very cautious here to see whether I'm going to stay in this trade or not. Because if it comes up towards, you know, 135, 670, okay. At this point, I closed my trade. So I closed at like 4 pips, basically. You know, didn't really expect it to come up all this way. Was really expecting it to kind of like, you know, break below here, kind of like move down. This was taken on the 15 minutes. So I also understood the fact that 15-minute is a weak confirmation time frame. So I was willing to give it a go. So that's why I used less risk. And yeah, I got out of this trade at like 5 pips. I lost $100 here. Not too bad, not too bad. So we're still arranging here.
Did you close any partials before closing full or no?
No, I closed everything.
No, I know. So all at once, you closed everything?
Yeah, I closed everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I closed everything because, you know, the 30-minute, I mean, once this 15-minute formed, so this is the second 15-minute candle of this 30-minute, right? So this 30-minute hasn't closed yet. I took it based on the fact that, okay, maybe the 15-minute can start pushing down. So I entered the trade. The 30-minute didn't really break the low of the previous one. So as the 5-minute started pushing up, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to be very careful about this. So I used less risk because the confirmations weren't as strong. So Kervin's right. Just gonna give it some more time over here. Just gonna give it some more time. Maybe if it comes down to break the lows over here to continue down, I guess I may re-enter. But other than that, it's gonna be another waiting at this point.
Yeah, basically you can wait for New York Open, to be honest.
Yeah.
We took this risky entry, but you know, my stop loss is 135.72. Basically, I had some previous rejection from this price over here. Let me show you. You see this rejection over here. You see this rejection over here. So basically, that's why my stop loss is over there. I'm basically thinking that price must stay below that area right there. If that doesn't happen, I know what I'm losing. So I'm not scared, I'm not, you know, I'm not stressed about.
This is my first time sending a chart. What do you think about my EJ analysis? Let's take a look here. EJ analysis. Oh, wrong chart from the gulag. Well done. Well done, well done. Wrong chart. All right, we got
38.
Yeah.
You'll see a little bit more volatility.
Yeah. We got 7 more minutes left for this candle to close and for New York to open up. See, now this is a ranging area here. This is a ranging danger area here. See, I took one trade. It was a risky trade because I took it on the 15-minute and then I closed it. Didn't really hope for anything, just closed the trade, realized it was a bad trade, so I closed it. So just waiting, you know. The funny thing is what you said about copying. I was going through a losing streak as well and got on the live stream. What you said happened to me. And I was so mad. Yeah, man. When I'm taking, like yesterday I won a trade. I used 6 lots yesterday, right? Today I knew this was a risky trade, so I used 2 lots. So I lowered my risk. You know, so yesterday I won $800. Today I lost $100. So my net profit for 2 days is $700. Still pretty good, man.
Yeah.
700 in 2 days? Oof. Crazy. Sorry, it was 6.69. Yeah, not 6. Someone got mad in the gulag. I thought it was 6.69. Okay, sorry. Alright, let's give this another go over here. Alright, Euro JPY. We got some chart work over here. This is 15-minute. This is 1 hour. Strong resistance over here. Oh, you're taking a sell over here. Entered on the break of the low for a counter trend setup. See now, if you have seen my post on Instagram, I'm going to pull it up here once again. I don't think people really learn things, man. Okay, so if we look at this post right over here, impulse entries, do's and don'ts. So one don'ts is avoid taking them in a counter trend. So what do we have over here? We have entered on the break of the low impulse entry in a counter trend. So obviously you lost this trade because this is a don't for impulse entries. Come on, man. If I'm bringing these impulse entries ideas to everybody, I mean, you have to follow some rules, right?
I mean, people don't listen, man. They don't pay attention, and that's why they suffer. I mean, their account suffers.
All right, let's take a look at this. Just looking for critique, please. We'll appreciate it. I think you need to, if someone's trying to send a link here in the YouTube chat, just remember we can't look at the links. All right, let's take a look at this chart. Don't you think this was a support area? Yes. Yeah, that was a support area. So that was a risky trade I took. All right, what's this? USD CAD. Jace, I would appreciate if you just stick to one pair. It's very important to just stick to one pair. You know, either it's going to be New Zealand JPY or it's going to be USD CAD. But looking on the 30-minute time frame, your zone is here pretty good. Price tapping into the support here is also pretty good. If it takes more than 5 minutes to decide with a chart, look for setups, trash the pair. What do you think? Yep, it's pretty good. But I also think that if you're looking at a chart and that if that's the pair you trade, and if in 5 minutes you don't know what's going on, then you have to wait for the pair to print something that you do know what's happening. You know, just like on GJ here, if something's raining. Now, what I used to do back in the day was that if I'm looking at, let's say, GU, you know, if I'm looking at GU and prices ranging, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to some other pair to see that if I can find something on that pair, you know, just like on GJ here. If GJ is ranging and if I don't understand, then it's not like I'm going to take a look at some other pair. No, I'm just going to wait, because that's where waiting, you know, comes into practice, that you just got to wait. It takes a long time for you to understand one pair, a very long time. And that's where people struggle, you know. This 1 hour candle is about to close. If candle closes bullish, our sell's over. I think sells are going to be below this low here, 135, 590. I think that's where the sells are going to come in.
Yeah, hopefully New York Open's gonna give us some nice sells.
Yeah, man.
You still in BPK?
No, I didn't took it.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for this 1 hour to close.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
I think it's gonna close like this. Then the next 1 hour is gonna go a bit higher, and then it's gonna drop to fill the previous 1 hour wick to the downside.
Yeah. Yeah, extra confirmation should be price in the next this hour close around 135.55 somewhere there, just 5 pips below where the price is right now. Basically, that's what I'm expecting.
If the 15 closes like this, the next one close down, then we can take it.
Yes, exactly. You got it, dude. You got it.
Hey, Raja, can you explain? Oh, look, it broke the low over here. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It should
Trust
continue.
New York. New York, come on, babe.
I wanted a top wick on this candle.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, broke 1 hour lower wick, so.
Trust. Can you explain the zigzag entry, like break and retest and breaking out from ranging zone and take an entry after the confirmation candle broke support resistance? Yeah, so I guess if you're waiting for candle confirmations, you're waiting for this candle to close here. But if you're looking for impulse entries, this could be your impulse entries right at this point, having to stop up over here. But also understand that this is the 15-minute time frame, so there's a little bit of a risk involved at that point. When you talk about impulse entry, what is the alternative? Do you mean pending orders? Yes, impulse entries are basically pending orders that you're anticipating price to move. All right, I'll be right back.
Man, he's looking for food.
Yeah, he's here.
Mangoes.
There we go.
Oh man.
Down we go.
Come on.
Come on, Gigi. Give us
Gigi.
some nice trade, Gigi. Gigi. Yeah, man.
Make me happy, Gigi.
Hey, puppy. How are you? Good. So basically, that's the third rejection we had to the 135.700 level on those 3 weeks that I showed you guys before. So basically, this price, in my opinion, should not come back to retest those wicks because that area already had enough. So this 15-minute candle should come down, to take some sells towards 135.500, and maybe we're gonna have a retest with the next 15-minute candle to the upside for from 8:30 to 8:45. We're gonna have another push to the downside. If this 15-minute candle close somewhere to 135.500, should be nice. Because
target
40. Yeah, yes, the ultimate target 40. My first target is 135.500 because my entry was 135.63. There you have it. That's a beautiful trade.
Man.
Enjoy profits.
Like a rock.
Yes, sir.
You should be good to fill out this liquidity risk.
Amen. Going to 135.445. So yeah, but at this point, 135.500, you can secure some profits. Don't be shy. So secure some and let the rest run. because this candle's doing exactly what we wanted to do. New York drop is beautiful. At this point, everybody should be in profits. Nobody should be taking right now any sells, because this candle may pull back all the way down, showing some rejection to the 500 level. So just be aware of that. If you didn't take the sells where we wanted to take it, just let it breathe a little bit and take it a little bit later on, because you're gonna have enough room for New York session today. Remember, today is the last day of the monthly candle, so we may have some sort of nice drops even farther than 135 or hundreds. Yes, news in 10 minutes. Shouldn't do much to GJ, to be honest, at this point. So
I'm sorry, Kerwin. Why did you take the 135 500 as a first target?
Because that's basically the middle of the range that we are just getting into, and also it's a key level, if you want to call it that way. Round numbers, and they always have something to tell us. So if you draw a line at the 500, you're gonna see some sort of reaction in price. So that's basically why, if you look left, before after this area, let me show you, because problem is Raj is not here. I wanted to zoom out. To the left, you're gonna have some sort of wicks to the left, showing some sort of rejection to 135 500. So that's basically why, and we are going into the middle of this range basically. So basically, you had the first rejection somewhere here, and then to the left, all the way to the left, you're gonna see the same exact thing. If we break from, let's say, if we break from this area right here, coming to this area right here, and then if we are start digging deep in this area, yeah, we may get to the ultimate target at 400 level.
Oh, so thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. My pleasure.
I closed my 75% at 500.
Beautiful.
Now, let the runner run.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no problem. We waited for this trade to happen. We planned this trade, so it's really good to see it happening right now.
So another morning that people got buys before and people got sells now.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, Sacha.
Yep.
Sasha. Are you having any problems with your dashboard and funding talent? It's not letting me get in right now.
I didn't check this morning, to be honest. I'm so not even close to I'm not even a drawdown, so I'm not looking at it. so I don't know. But
this candle was waiting for me to like close the 75%. Now it's going back.
But let me check.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
You may have the rejection from there.
What I would want to see is a pullback, and then that way we can look for another entry. I missed the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's down right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for checking, man.
You're welcome.
Oops.
Basically, the next 15-minute candle, I want to see something like this.
Yeah, man. I'm filled this week.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Really, girl?
There we go. There we go. Yes.
Five minutes left.
Yes. No, I'm not planning anything with gold news. Later, I may look for something later on, maybe around 10:30. But I am expecting this level in gold and 1880 to hold strong support to continue for buys for the rest of the day.
Man, this candle on
Got stopped.
GJ
Yes, that's the rejection
all
I
the
told
way
you
back.
guys. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. See. So yeah, gold from the daily perspective should continue bullish today. I'm not expecting for gold to drop today.
Oh wow, what happened with GJ over here?
It's rejecting the 500 level.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wick rejection right over here too.
Yeah, we took some sales.
Actually, it just gave us a chance to close our 75%, then it came back.
Oh, what's this? I am now selling EuroCAD. Hope I can profit in this trade. Hope is not a strategy. Wow, man. This thing started moving down and then it retraced. I hope people got stopped out and break even here.
Yeah. Yeah, we were discussing to close somewhere around 135,500. Because we got a nice move.
Yeah, it was clean.
I think that if this 30-minute close is bullish, probably has some decent upside.
Okay, hey, could you do this? No. Geo also did kind of like the same thing. Came down to this area, rejected it, continued up. Your JPY is still ranging. Gold is still ranging. We got ADP coming in like a minute over here. Actually, 30 seconds. Let's see if gold breaks out of this range or not. Or what if that pullback on GJ was for ADP?
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's take a look. They're looking at good numbers, they're expecting big numbers, so let's see if this drops. 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Oh, nothing. It's like you're expecting this to just like fly or die, and then, oh wow, oh holy, gold's gonna drop here later in the session. Look at these numbers are super good, like 750,000. They were expecting 650,000. Super good numbers. Do you know what this does for Trump? Oh my God, bro! Trump is gonna take this into the next debate they have.
But still fishy. Those numbers is not gonna make much to gold for drop. I mean, I'm still pretty bullish on gold. I want to see some sort of retest over 1900. I mean, we talked about this yesterday, going to 1900s. It went always almost 10 pips to the 1900s.
I don't know, man. I think we're heading down here. Like as we move into NYC, it's gold. I think we're heading down to 1877. Because like, okay, here's my reasoning, right? Look, okay, I agree with you to 1900, but like, look at this. ADP numbers came super good. Gold didn't really move at this point. So now you gotta ask, okay, if the numbers are super good, why hasn't gold moved? So like, okay, maybe the numbers need to be absorbed in the market for a little while before it starts moving. Now, when I look at it from a technical perspective, I'm only looking at this 1 hour candle, which is forming like a resistance here. So I think if we stay below this area, the sells are valid for gold. But if we break above, then yeah, you're right. I mean, then it should continue moving bullish.
I mean, gold buy should be nice about 1887.5, somewhere there. But yeah, I mean, we have seen this a lot. Good numbers and gold start rallying. So
yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Well, looks like, yeah, I just took one trade. It was a sell, closed at 5 pips negative, and that's about it. Now GJ is back in the range.
Man, this looks like a gold chart.
Yeah, this does not look good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's the end of the month here when there's just no dead volume here. I don't know. Possibly could be. But now we know. If we stay below 135,600, we come down again to fill this wick and further down. Oh, right over here. Okay. That too. Or if we stay above, go up. But when? When is that gonna happen, Kervin? We don't know. We will wait. Hey, did you not consider giving your... Oh, okay. Did you not consider giving your trade a second chance once it broke the 15-minute low? No, I did not. I did not, because I already took an impulsive trade, and I wasn't gonna give it another impulsive trade chance over here to go down. I mean, that's one of my rules, right? And some people may get surprised, and it's like, if I'm gonna take an impulsive trade and I want to give a trade a second chance, that second chance is not going to be on an impulsive trade. Because if you look at impulsive trades, they're just like risky trades, right? So a second chance should not be on a risky trade. It should be on like a very good confirmation trade. So yeah, looking at the 4 hour, 4 hour also gold is bearish. I think, I don't know, 30 minute, 15 minute. If this 15-minute close is bearish, I think we can continue down. Then me and Kerwin might take sells over there on gold. Right, Kerwin?
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
I mean, look at this range. This is like a 50 pip range over here.
And oh my god. GG is doing something dangerous, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just staying away from any kind of execution. I'm staying away right now.
Yeah.
I don't like anything at the moment.
Yeah, why in the world would you want to trade that? Like, that is just crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's BS.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
A lot of people made money off those sells though, so that's good. You should just walk away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was true last night, man. This was true last night. It was Trump against this guy. But to be honest, like, Trump was interrupting a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a good debate because you basically couldn't hear Biden explain himself.
There was a time when Biden was answering something and Trump started speaking over him, and then Biden really lowered down his volume, and then Jim went,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy debate, man. I mean, both of them aren't good if you ask me.
Nah.
I don't think Biden is better than Trump. Yeah, it's a joke, man. Like, imagine the world watching. These are the two contenders for the American president. Like, holy shit, man. One guy is calling the other one a clown. The other one calls his son a cokehead. Like,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, that's pretty tough to, if you're going to a debate and somebody start bringing out your family, that's crazy too.
That's what they do, man.
That's not good, man.
Well, it's like when we used to watch the Brexit. Remember the circus over there?
Oh yeah.
It's a circus over here too. Nothing's changed. Crazy.
Everywhere.
Yeah, man. The whole world's a circus, brother.
It's a comedy everywhere.
Yeah, here we get a PM that wears costume, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Oh man, Trudeau, that's.
So oh well.
So someone's taking the sell over here. I would say this setup is better, where you have candles moving up, moving down, moving up. You're taking a sell and then candle moving down, because this is following the trend. Over here, what's going on is price came down, came up, created like a resistance. This candle did a deep retest over there, and now this candle is coming down and you're taking a sell. If I was watching this, I would probably want to wait for, because now you're taking a sell as the arrow is going down. So I would want to take a sell when you have a retracement, a resistance is formed, and then take a sell. That's what I would personally want to see from GPCAT to take a sell. So both are good. I mean, you have consolidation here, and then you have a break, and then you're waiting for the candle to retest and then go up. So that's also good. But to be honest, like, these things are explained in great detail in the database. So if you're new and once the access to the database is open, then probably you can take a look at that. But that's explained in great detail. But that's the thing, like if you're looking for sells, you're looking for some sort of a minor resistance to form, and oh my god, man, like shit, these things are now moving bullish. What? Like the 4-hour candle, look at this. So the 4-hour candle basically went up and then went all the way down. You know, it came down till over here, and now it's going back up over there. Crazy.
Yeah. And look at gold. Gold is pumping.
Yeah,
he doesn't care about the news.
Yeah, gold is pumping now.
Wait, what do they call GJ? The Dragon Riders? Is that what they call them? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, at the same time too, like both these presidents are pretty old as well. You know, like I don't want to say 70 is old, but it's pretty old. You know.
I mean, I hope in the Gulag there's not a lot of old people listening to us, but once you reach 70 years old, you're done. I mean,
crowds packed together.
I mean, you have experience, you have a lot of good things, but physically and mentally, you're not good enough. You know, you start. It's like becoming young again. You start doing some dumb shit.
So you got 10 years left, Kevin.
Nah, trust. Still a lot.
Oh, it looks
Monte
like
is close.
Well, it looks like the move for the pound is bullish here for today.
Wait.
Yeah, it broke the high, it broke the low. This is a volatile candle here. This is a very volatile candle. Broke the high and broke the low.
Yeah, that Dragon Rider GJ is some old school stuff.
See, our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, how old is he, Justin Trudeau? Justin Trudeau is in his 40s at the moment. Oh, he's 60.
Yeah, he's quite young.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good age to be a president, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, when he goes to like these meetings and stuff, and he like, if you see him standing next to like Putin or Trump, or he just looks pretty small. You know, he's just like, because they're like celebrities. Like Putin, oh my God, he's a super celebrity. Trump is a celebrity.
Does he have a wife or not?
Yeah, he's married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gigi's going back to 136 for the session.
Yeah.
Wait.
GU is also pumping. Gold is also pumping here now. Yeah, I just took one trade here today and that was it. Are you looking into buys over resistance at 135.800? Probably not. I'm not looking at any more trades. I took one trade. It was a loss. Lost like $100 and that's about it. Are you still testing your strategies with the Dow? No, I'm not. Because Dow has a lot of volume by NYC Open. And I have to get ready to go to the gym at NYC Open. So, you know, this is the best time for me to trade between 6:30 and around like 9 a.m. 9 a.m., 9:15. Ooh, gold is also moving. See, like here's the thing. When you're looking at charts, you're more prone to just stay on the charts for a long time. And I know like a lot of people are going through this phase where when you're looking at the charts, you don't even realize how much time has passed. You know, like so much time passes by, you don't even realize how fast time passes by when you're looking at the charts. So it's very important that you have, you know, like some sort of a routine there or something. Because my routine is really simple. I wake up, it's time to trade, and then there's gym time. I come back, there's highlights. Like I go over the entire live session, and I see like what I said, how I traded, what I talked about, you know. So all these routines, and then I send analysis in the Asian session after that. Like, you know, and then there's family time and whatnot. So my whole day is like broken down into certain routines. You know, there are like blocks of things I have to do every day. And every day my goal is to, like, you know, kind of like make those, oh wow, gold's just pumping over here. Yeah,
yes, sir.
So like every day my goal is to make every block of action better than the previous day. You know. Oh, 1 loss, 2 wins, 0.5% up today. Still pretty good, pretty good. I have to learn to let go even if big move comes. I guess many of us can relate. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Oh, wow, look at that. 830 came, price retraced, forming a liquidity wick to continue to 136. Holy. What a move by GJ over here. Coming up right now in the next 15 minutes. But you know what? I'm not entering a trade at this point. I'm not. No.
That looks clean though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's really clean.
I mean, it's in a trend. It's broken above the highs, closed above here. I mean, once it breaks the high over here, I think then it's going to continue pumping. Let's measure this here. It's like a good 18 pip chunk over here with stops at like, you know, 11, 12 pips. Pretty good chunk over there. Look at this GU gold. Is it a good entry at the break of the previous high for buys at GJ? Yes, I believe so. I believe so because we haven't had volume since pre-NY. We haven't had volume at we had a little bit of a, like, you know, this candle is very volatile here, right? Because it broke the low, it broke the high, closed above. So I think if there's going to be volume coming, this is the time when there's going to be volume coming. And I also think that since this candle was filled with volume because, you know, it broke the low and broke the high, closed bullish over here, I think also this is a 30-minute time frame. So this is where impulse entries become really good because once this candle breaks the high over here, then you can say like, okay, you know what? This is a solid impulse entry trade and you can have a stop below the low wherever it forms the low. And if we look left, we have clean candles. So, you know, it could be a pretty good trade moving up. But unless that happens, I mean, you know, like, see, it's coming down right now, so you gotta wait. Trump refuses to disavow white supremacists, insults everywhere. The chaotic debate marks a low point in US political history. Actually, Trump did say, calm down, boys. And, you know, so that's the same thing as, hey, just relax.
Nah, he said, calm down and stand by.
Yeah, calm down and stand by, you know? I mean,
stand by means stand by, get ready for anything.
It's like if you tell Mac, stop trading, you know, but stand by. I'm gonna give you a signal. That's like, okay. As soon as I say something, Mac, go for it.
I don't know. There's a reason why he's successful, you know, and I admire that. He's like, calm down and stand by. calm down and stand by. This could mean a lot of things. We don't know. Or maybe he said that because he knows that it's such a joke. You know?
You know the feeling that I have, and hopefully it doesn't happen. It's gonna be a really, really hard time for the transitions from if Biden wins this election.
Oh man, if Biden wins, Trump is not leaving the White House.
No, not peacefully.
That's gonna be crazy, dude.
Trump,
And since he doesn't care about other lives, he's gonna call all his people to go out and start doing some dumb shit.
Do you think Biden is better than Trump?
Not, but I think it's less crazy than him. I mean, if you let Trump for another 4 years, trust, it's gonna be tough.
I think there are a lot of people way better than Biden that can come in.
Oh, definitely, yeah. No doubt. I mean,
you know, I think Biden is there because Mitt Romney, he couldn't be there. Bernie Sanders couldn't be there. Hillary Clinton couldn't be there. They're all in the same group. They're all in the same
but that's
category.
the thing. They're too old for this.
Exactly. So they're like, hey, Biden, buddy, come on, bro, you can do it. You know? They're pushing Biden. Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Either way, we're fucked, you know.
Bro, like,
yeah, it's bad.
This debate was like something I could not miss, you know? It was like a movie, like something I had to watch.
It was like, yeah, it's like one of those cult classic movies. You have to watch it, but you can't stand more than 10 minutes of it. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Listen to this.
Crowds packed together, thousands of people.
Outside.
Outside, yes, sir. Agreed. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with
nobody will show up.
People with crowds packed together, thousands of people.
Because nobody would show up. Like comments like these, I'm like, bro, come on. Oh man. There was a point where Biden got really frustrated and he's like, yo, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't let him talk, though. You know, that was like...
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to answer and he didn't let him.
Yeah. Oh, Dwight.
Call him Putin Poppy or something like that.
Yeah. Man, there were so many funny things I couldn't stop laughing.
It was like two kids fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a point where say, you're lying. No, you're lying. No, you are a liar. I'm like, what?
No, but you said this. But you did this. Oh.
Yeah, you know, so price is ranging and there's nothing. I mean, gold is moving up here slowly.
You think GJ is gonna rock it here?
Yeah, I think
Isn't there
so.
news coming up?
No, not really. But I do think so. I mean, if we look here on the 15 minute is kind of like at this resistance area here. So that's why we need this to break the high on the 30 minute. The only reason I think Trump should come in is because he really moved the markets. Yeah. He really moved the markets. Yeah, what can you do? People can share the comment or opinion, but at the end of the day, there will be no one perfect that is 100% likable. We can all just criticize. That's absolutely true. I think the script of what's going to happen has already been written. Like it's already been written.
You're totally right.
Yeah, this debate is like Conor McGregor and Mayweather press releases basically. You know, like both come, they taunt, they say shit, and then they just go to the mat.
Taunt. I like that word. Yep.
Like, can you imagine the ratings? Like millions and millions of people were watching that debate.
Oh, from all over the world too.
Yeah. Like it's a spectacle, man. Like,
yeah, dude. Just like I said, just like we were watching Brexit.
Yeah.
Remember, we all had it on and we couldn't get our eyes off of it. It's like 2 years ago. What was it? A year ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, like in June, right? It was like
something. I can't remember. But...
2016.
Was it?
Yeah,
No,
2016.
4 years ago?
Yeah, Brexit happened 2016.
Oh man, it's been a while.
Oh wow, look at that thing go.
Oh, there it is.
That's crazy.
Yes, it is.
It's moving like a unicorn over here.
Yeah, man.
Look at this fight. Wow. Wow, 40 pips.
There you go. I'm gonna close right now.
40 pips. Oh shit, more.
No.
Okay, it moved to 50 pips, 1895. Man. Oh, Gigi's also about to make a U-turn here. Oh, Gigi's coming up here as well.
Okay.
Bam.
There you got it. Gold did.
Yeah, it's like that little firecracker that you light at the bottom there.
Wow, it broke right here. Oh, gold's also gone.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
No way.
This is hard to watch.
Everything's gonna fly right now.
I told you. Once we break 1887, man, trust.
Yeah, Gigi is about to fly as well. 136 coming in right up.
Yeah.
Oh wow, gold is moving.
Yep.
Damn. 25 pip, 55-minute candle. Crazy.
Beautiful.
How much is this move? Wow, 68 pips in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Wow,
dude. Look at this.
And it's coming for more.
Holy. These are 1 minute candles, you know?
This is crazy.
Wow, 84 pips, still going.
Oh, you
Let's
should have
go.
known after the debate. Look at this.
Let's go.
Oh my god, this thing is just
no, dude,
flying like a unicorn. Oh shit!
Printing money, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Start printing
Come
money.
on, GJ, come on.
I'm not even in that trade and I'm hyped up.
Dude.
Man, I'm in and I'm blessed.
All right, here you go.
Oh, you're in, Kerwin? Oh,
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
I enter 1887.3.
Wow, GJ is also about to like, man, this 18 pip move on GJ looks nothing like on gold.
I know. Look at gold, dude. But now gold's gonna really hurt people right now.
Yes.
100 pip move on gold. Wow.
Yep.
And look at this 18 pip range on GJ.
I hope nobody's trying to catch that gold buy right now.
Kerwin, didn't you call the gold earlier?
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes ago? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, Kerwin called 1887.3.
Once we break 1887.3, we're heading to the upside to retest 1900s.
There was no retracement at that point either.
Up. No, sir.
No, nothing.
No, sir.
Wow. Crazy. Well, GJ broke the high and now it's on its way to 136 here as well.
Yeah, if you want your 3 pips, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're confusing that with UJ right here. 3 pips.
Oh, come on.
30-minute candle.
Hey, UJ's your money maker.
On 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's the 30-minute candle.
This is 30-minute candle, 3 pips, 3 point.
I thought that was a 5-minute candle.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wow.
Man, this 4-hour candle is no. Actually, hold on. Let's measure this. This 4-hour candle is 18-20 pips.
Wait, so Kerwin, can you explain a little bit about what you saw there? Just a tiny bit here.
Okay.
Just because I did not see it, honestly. I heard you say it, but I was focused on GJ.
Okay, we're gonna start with the daily then. Raja, can we go to the daily? All right. Basically, on the daily, you had this beautiful break yesterday with this daily candle, going to retest this area on the daily as well. So basically, I was expecting the daily to do some sort of retest to the middle, at least at 50% of the daily candle from yesterday. But you know, as prices start go to the 30-minute now, Raja, please. Okay, as prices create this low, okay, from the daily, so this candle came down to retest this low but failed to break below this area right here. So the last 30-minute candle that you had bearish with some sort of bearish volume was this one. So as soon you start breaking this candle, look for buys. Where's your first take profit? Should be this wick right here, next one right here, and so on, you know. But this move is a blessing, to be honest. I wasn't expecting this move that quick. I mean, this is unexpected. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was expecting easily 20 pips going toward 1890 and you know, so on. But since it's the last day for the monthly candle, anything can happen, to be honest.
Man, beautiful.
But yeah, once you start having some sort of breaking from previous bearish candle, you're gonna see the same exact move. Like for example, this was the pause for the bearish move on the bullish candle. So we have this break, boom, and you know, usually gold gives us a nice moves during New York session.
Very nice.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because I didn't see anything there, honestly. And I traded gold for a while.
Yeah.
But I was just all into that GJ. Because sometimes when you lose so badly on gold, you don't even want to look at it. And that's been my story quite a few times.
Yeah, it's really hard to fight against gold on a daily trend. Once you start seeing daily candles on gold printing bullish, go with the flow. Don't try to be a hero looking to the go against these trades. It's like going to 4 hours. I mean, once you start having those 4 hours bullish, go for it. It's gonna be easier going with the 4-hour trend than going against it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, also beautiful move. And to be honest, I don't even know why this move happened with so much volume. Because, I mean, the news were good. We have seen this a lot of times. The news are good, but gold doesn't care. It's for the US dollar. But gold start rallying, and, you know, it's weird stuff. Remember, this is a manipulated market. So maybe there
Yeah, last time I saw gold move like this was 4th of July. And it was a great day for the US. Everything was happy, everything was cheerful, and then there was news. The next day, I think the next day was Friday. I think this was last year. Next day was, or it might have been this year. Next day was Friday, and it was like NFP or something. And man, gold shot up just like this. Or no, it went down. It went down. And it was just so predictable because of, you know, how well the US was doing. So I think the debate last night was kind of a, you know, shit show.
Yeah.
And so that's why it just had the momentum to fly out of here. So.
All right, we have Captain America here. Oh, 80 pips on gold.
Nice.
80 pippas. God damn. Captain America. Beautiful.
So we have Captain America, and we have another superhero. In YouTube, we have one. Well, it was a blessed day for us today. For the one who took GJ cells and gold buys was beautiful.
You know what? If I were to rate this session over here out of 10, I'd probably give this a 6. I'd give it 4, but I'd give extra 2 points for this move on gold.
Yeah, there you go.
You know?
because you didn't took that sell on GJ.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Was that was a clean break to the downside to retest the 500 area. That was an easy trade.
Keel, do you even take trades on gold?
Sometimes.
Rarely, huh? Still rare. Yeah.
Maybe 1 out of 10 trades.
If everything's still the same, just a lot more viewers. It was at 3,500 earlier today.
This gold move up was mentioned last week by Ted on the retracement of the monthly candle for the next month to continue down, if I recall. Let's take a look on the monthly here. Oh, rejection. Week is also rejecting from that level. Man United. Oh wow, look at that. Is 1900 coming up over here?
Yeah, man. I hope so. Okay, yeah, we just hit 1900.
Hey, moly.
Oh, congratulations, Kerwin. Your prediction came through.
Thank you so much, my brother.
1900.
Yeah, man.
And I'm happy I'm here today.
From 1887.
Yes.
Wow, 125 pip.
Yeah, and if you see the 5 minutes, it's a clear break from the 5 minute candle. We have seen this a lot of times. Ask Ted, he knows it, this moves. Hopefully he got this move.
I'm surprised he's not here.
Yeah, but he's low key somewhere trading.
Yeah, probably.
Sitting in his bed, just watching the stream. He's like God. He's always around.
Wait, Kerwin, are you just on gold?
Yes.
What made you go to gold?
Well, the move I was expecting, it came. So yeah, you know, I don't do much of the analysis. Let's say 1 or 2 days before I go to the charts, and my eyes are the main indicator. So once I start seeing the setups and the candles printing the way are printing, I go for it. Because yeah, yesterday I called the 1900s, going for the 1900s, but I told you guys we don't close around 1890 because we may have a pullback prior New Year opening, you know, and then but we don't know how big is gonna be the pullback. And yeah, the pullback came. It was like 60 pips, something like that, and after that start rallying the rest of the day. So but I cannot give you exact entry or where to enter, where to look for rejections, because I'm gonna start making you kind of lazy, and I'm not here to give you signals, guys. Just to be honest, I'm more in the path to teach you when is the time to enter, what we need to see in the charts. But I don't want to give you, oh, okay, let's say we're gonna enter at this price and we're going for this target, because you know I'm gonna start making lazy traders. I want you guys stay on this streaming on time, paying attention to what we're discussing over here with Raj and Ted and Mac and everybody, you know. And if you have a chart, just send it over. Raj is gonna take care of you, and you know if there's something that we don't like, he's gonna tell you. But I mean, if you've been here in this streaming for the last 6 months, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen clear breakthrough in your trading, because there's no way in 6 months you can learn how to trade. We look for the exact same move basically every day, you know. And it's really easy to trade with these people, to be honest.
Oh yeah, the best group in the world, man.
Yeah, looks like that's about it. So we're gonna call it a day over here. Yeah, I just took one trade here today. It was a loss, and that's about it. Yeah. And then we had this wonderful move on gold.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, take care. Have fun.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you, Raju.
Thanks for the